What's up, Air Force? It's your girl Erin Melanie's back again with another video. And you know it's crazy, I just washed, flat ironed, and like redid my hair, and I feel like it just, I don't know if it's just getting old, if I flat iron it too much or what, but I feel like it's giving split ends, not fully straight. Like, it don't look greasy or dirty, it just look old, and I can tell it's not, you know, as bright as it was, but something about it just don't look fully like silky the way that it usually looks. But that's neither here nor there. Yes, I did my hair yesterday. I washed my hair, I did my laundry. I'm gonna put my laundry up today though. I'm gonna do that with y'all just because last night it was too much going on. We got home at like 9. I got in the bed by like 12, so that's not really too bad. I had to be at work by 8, so not too bad. But yeah, I did everything yesterday. But since we got home so late, I decided to wait till today to do my grocery shopping because I just didn't want to risk going out late to the grocery store and stuff like that. Plus tired from traveling and having to unpack and do all that stuff. It just wouldn't have been enough time in the world. So today, that's what I'm doing. So y'all gonna come with me, we're gonna go to Walmart. I'll show y'all what I got from Target. I just got a few things. I actually got the last one. Y'all know that brown butter chocolate chip creamer that I always get. I don't know if it's seasonal or not. I just know it's new. And we had a whole bunch before I left. And today we only have one left. And surprisingly, it stayed on the shelf all day. So, you know, when I seen it before I left, I had to grab that. So I got that. I got a few feminine products, just like some things that, you know, when I was traveling, I use most of or all of, so that, you know, I don't have to worry about getting it whenever I need it again. I could just get it now while it's fresh on my mind. And then, yeah, I got a few of those things. There was something on my list that's been on my list for a minute. Y'all know the Tree Hut. Y'all probably don't. I'll put a picture on the screen. The Tree Hut lip butter, sugar lips, whatever it is. I always wanted to try it. I had seen it on the app or something like that a long time ago, and I had put it on my list, but I had never seen it in the store. And then randomly, all of a sudden, I just seen we had it in the store, so I was like, no brainer, I'm definitely getting me this. But for some reason, I thought it was like $1 or $2. It was like $5.99. Don't know why. It's a regular looking lip gloss, regular size tube. It's not, whatever. I bought it anyway, of course. I got some more sugar scrub for my lips, and a few other things. I'll probably show y'all that later. So now I just have to go to the grocery store. I'm not planning on really cooking this week. If I do anything, it'll be like grilled cheese. I'm planning on cooking those starting next week's grocery list. So I had already started kind of making that. But for this week, I'm gonna start trying the iced coffee, the at-home iced coffee. I've had iced coffee before, of course, but I just want to try try doing it at home and see if that one is quicker for the morning. Just, you know, pour it in the cup, put the creamer, pour the caramel drizzle, because I got me some of that too. So I do the caramel drizzle, iced coffee, creamer, whipped cream, call it a day. And last night I boiled a few eggs, whatever eggs we had left. I think we only had 8 left, so that was only enough for like 4 days. So since I was already short and I knew I was coming to the grocery store today, I just boiled them last night, packed 2 for lunch today, and then I had 2 for breakfast this morning. So I got 2 more breakfast worth of eggs. So I'm gonna get more eggs today, and I'm gonna do salads for the rest of this week, just because like I said, I'm not cooking and I don't feel like thinking about what I want to get for lunch, stuff like that. But I'm just getting a little bit of groceries this week. So y'all will see that when I get it. I'll probably show y'all the Target stuff when I get home. Also, I got my Secret Santa gift when I came in today, and no tea, no shade. But you know how sometimes you can just tell when, you know, people just get stuff, not necessarily to say they got it, because obviously Secret Santa is not mandatory. Like, if you don't want to do it, you don't got to do it. But, you know, they only got, which I hate to say only, because I'm not trying to sound ungrateful, but they got one of the things that I put that I really wanted, and I only put this because I was like, these are cheap, so I feel like if they get this will be like an extra, like just throw in a bag type of thing, because it was lashes, right? But the thing that I was really hoping that they was gonna get, I wonder if I didn't list the lashes, would they even have got that? Because they got 2 other things that wasn't even on my list at all. But anywho, that's neither here nor there. But for the things that I really want, I have put the Among Us Nintendo Switch, because the price, I don't even remember how much it was initially when it first came out, but I just seen it was cheap, and our limit for the store was $25. Y'all already know when I did mine, I went way over budget. I didn't care. I wasn't really like worried about the budget. I just wanted to make sure I got some off of every, you know, each category. But this person no tea, no shade, I'm so appreciative, y'all, but I just have to like say, like, you can tell when people, like, whether or not they care to actually make it, like, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Like, I feel like they probably was like, ooh, I'm at least get what they really want, because there was a section that said really want, and then like the other sections was like this or that, what's your favorite, this, that, and third. Like, you could just tell they were just like, okay, I'm gonna just get this. No tea, no shade, I'm gonna tell you why. Because on the there was like a whole bunch of things you could get that would be like within the limit, right? So like, say, which they did go crazy on the lashes, like they bought like a decent amount of lashes, and then they threw in like a foot mask and a face mask, but like that was it. Like, they didn't do no drink, they didn't do no candy, they didn't do like none of that. It was just like, okay, lashes and self-care, boom, Secret Santa. And it was just like, I ain't gonna say nothing, I ain't gonna complain, because I mean, you know, it's a free gift, but like at the end of the day, it's like you could tell who really puts thought and effort into like going all out for Secret Santa. And if I do say so myself, I feel like I'm probably top 3 Secret Santas of all time. I mean, I just took my own horn, beep, beep. Y'all know I would do it right now. I would do it right now, blow my horn, but I'm still in my work parking lot, so I'm not gonna do all that. But I mean, if I do say so myself, I just take pride in being a great gift giver. But anyway, no tea, no shade, I still appreciate my gifts. I just wanted to put my 2 cents in on that part. But anyway, so we finna go to the gas station. That's first thing on the list. I gotta get gas. After that, go to Walmart by my job, grab these groceries real quick. Then we're gonna go home, and I have to put my laundry up, which I put most of like my basics, like undergarments, stuff like that. I put anything that I could fold pretty much is already up. It'd be the hanging up part that I just get to when I get to. But today I was like, you know what, Vlogmas is over. I don't really have an excuse besides like being tired, but I don't want to procrastinate on putting my clothes up. I just want to go ahead and put them up and get it out the way. So I'm gonna probably finish unpacking, because I left my clothes that I did not wear, I left that in a suitcase. I didn't unpack those yet because I knew I wasn't gonna put them up anyway. But I left that stuff in my suitcase, and I only did my laundry for the stuff that I wore on vacation. I took out everything else, like toiletries, anything extra that I packed. The only thing that's left in my suitcase is clothes. So I just gotta put my laundry up, unpack the clothes, and I think that's pretty much it. Because like I said, last night I did everything. I washed my wig, blow dried it last night, and I made the executive decision to not go ahead and style it last night, because I was going to, you know, just flat iron it and then, you know, just apply it and do all the extra stuff in the morning. But I was like, you know what, I'm gonna chill, I'm gonna just go to sleep, try to get a decent amount of rest, and just wake up like 40 minutes earlier than normal so that I can make sure that I can fully get it done. But as you can see, I guess that wasn't enough time, because it ain't, you know, as late as it should be, but that's fine. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but I mean, of course, I feel like every time I wash my wig, I think I told y'all this before already, I have to cut new sideburns like every time I wash my wig, which is fine because I like the fuller sideburn look. But I don't know if y'all could tell, I did the no baby hair thing. Let me know how y'all feel about that in the comments. Just generally, not even just mine. You can tell me how you feel about mine too. I feel like since it's my first time really, I guess, intentionally doing it, it just looks like whatever. but just generally speaking, because I saw this girl, I put her TikTok over here, she slayed it. Like when I tell y'all she ate no crumbs, she ate down, baby. Her no baby hair install was probably the best install I've ever seen in my life, and it was just like, dang, like you really did that, girl. But yeah, I'm just impressed that it's giving scalp, and y'all know how it's still a little crinkly right here, but for the most part this part not even crinkly for real. So I feel like it really is giving scalp, and it don't look crazy without baby hairs. That's the only part I really cared about, but I didn't feel like doing baby hairs today because I was just like, that's just gonna make it take way too much time than I needed to, especially since I had to, you know, flat iron it this morning too. I wasn't worried about, you know, making it all extra cute. I just wanted it to look decent, and I think I did a pretty decent job for it to just look like I cared to come to work today. But yeah, I think that's enough for the intro. We're going on 11 minutes. I don't want to talk y'all head off because I could really keep going because I feel like I still have more to say. I just feel like since I started talking, I just really want to keep talking. I don't really know why, but yeah, let's go to the gas station, let's go to Walmart, and then let's get this room together, because not only do I need to put my laundry up, I need to dilute my clothing rack by my door. Y'all know the rack with all my clothes, like my work clothes, and then like all my new clothes and like planning per outfit rack. Yeah, it's getting out of hand, so I really want to get that together as well, but we'll see how far we get. As long as we get the laundry put up, I will be satisfied. I think that's all I need to worry about concerning my room, really, and just putting up my suitcase and like my packing cubes and just, you know, getting my room back in order from traveling so much. So yeah, that's what we on right now, and we'll just see how the rest of this week goes. Now I'm like, I'll come back, but now I just realized it's something else I'm gonna tell y'all. But to make it seem like I'm not still doing the intro, I'm gonna just set y'all up right here, and we're gonna start driving to the gas station so I can at least feel like I'm making some type of progress. I'm turning this AC down a little bit so that y'all can fully hear me for real. So boom, I'll show y'all my lashes and stuff too once I stop at the gas station. But yeah, so update I guess on work and like my schedule and stuff, because I don't know if I told y'all, but I had planned on working really as many days as I could when I came back, even though I did use my PTO when I went out of town, so I'm not really like worried about that part. I was just like, you know, I'll work these, you know, holidays since I was off Thanksgiving and Christmas or whatever. I'll just work both New Year's Eve and New Year's because I'm not really doing nothing anyway. But I was just like, actually, well, no, I'm tripping. But I came in and I checked the schedule, right? Tell me why. I am scheduled for New Year's Eve, which is a Saturday. Y'all know I don't work weekends no more. But so I'm scheduled to work today all the way through Saturday. Y'all also know I don't close, but my aunt needs me to take her to have some oral surgery done on Wednesday the 29th. Wait, I'm tripping. Is it Thursday? Whenever the 29th is, that's when she needs me to take her, which I know she needs to be there at 7, but we just don't know what time she needs to be picked up, and that's the issue. So I was just like, I talked to my manager about it. I was like, we don't know when I need to go pick her up, so I guess I'll just have to close that day, because I don't want to be like, oh, I can come in at 12 or whatever and then say, you know, she running behind, whatever the case may be. But she just know they couldn't give her a time, but they said it shouldn't like take like that long. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna just close. So I'm gonna come in at 2 and stay till 10:30 instead of working a mid or whatever, because I don't know if she's gonna be ready by 12. But anyway, so that's the only thing that's really different about my schedule this week, is that I'm closing one day, which I hope I don't regret that, because I do still have to turn around and open the next day, but it's fine, just because I am coming in at 8, and I don't be sleep by 10:30 anyway. Barely be sleep by 12 on a regular day. It's just that, I don't know, I guess coming in from traveling, I'm kind of concerned about like being tired and stuff like that, but I should be straight concerning that, just as long as I guess I get home and I actually intentionally try to go straight to sleep so that I can wake up and be ready, you know, for the next day and then whatever. But I was thinking it was gonna be a lot on my body because I was anticipating working this weekend, like, because the New Year's Eve is on the 31st. I also wanted to work the 1st, which is Sunday, but y'all know I work Monday through Friday, so I wasn't gonna have an off day at all, like starting from now, the 27th through the 6th of January. So I was finna be going on, what is that, like 10 days without, you know, a break. But they cut hours the first week of January. So I'm thinking, I see the new schedule out, I'm like, okay, bet, like, you know, I'm expecting to see I'm working on New Year's. Babe, they gave me off, well, not they, he gave me off New Year's Day and the day after New Year's, which is more off days than I even usually have. I usually only have 2 off days, but this schedule I had 3. So I had Sunday, Monday, and Saturday off, and I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's relax a little bit. It was like 30 hours. So I was like, hold on, something ain't right. So of course I immediately went to go ask, like, hey, do y'all need hours in another department? Because, like, sis, I was trying to get back to my 40. I'm like, what's going on? And they was like, you know, they had cut hours or whatever. I'm like, dang, that's crazy. But then I was also like, although I'm really not really doing nothing for New Year's, that might be lit for me to have, because even though I work on New Year's Day, I get off at 4. So really, y'all know, typically for New Year's, you only need that night going into the next day, you know. And I was gonna have that night off, that day, the New Year's Day off, and the day after that off. I really don't want the next day after that off, but if anything, if, you know, something come up where somebody need a shift cover, whatever the case, I'll probably just take it like on January 2nd and then just keep New Year's Day off so that, you know, I could just do whatever with my family. But yeah, I was just like, dang, that threw me off. But it's all good. Everything will all work out fine. I just wasn't expecting to see that when I walked in, because I was like, wait, what? Because I specifically had requested that day. So I don't know if he either had too many people working on New Year's, or, you know, if he was just like, if he wasn't thinking and he was just like, you know, she don't work weekends no more, so he just scheduled me normal but just took away an extra day just because they didn't have enough hours. I don't know what the case was, but I was just like, wait a minute, I swore I asked for this day to work. But yeah, that's when they told me that. So that's that about the work schedule situation. We gonna see. My manager had told me that he was gonna ask my other manager about that before he left, but I don't know if he ever got around to it or if he maybe just forgot to tell me before he left. But he said, you know, he would ask and, you know, let me know. So we gonna see before this week is up what's up with that. And then yeah, I think that's everything concerning, you know, being back to work. So as of right now, what we finna do, we finna get this gas. And I feel like at this point, y'all have seen me pump gas like twice, so I feel like I don't really need to show that for real. So I'm gonna just hurry up and get this gas, get back in the car, and then we gonna just go straight to Walmart, because that's all we gotta do. We gonna see, child. But yeah, so Walmart and then home. That's all I know. Or Walmart, pick up food, then home, because I don't know. If it just depends what time I get done at Walmart, to be honest. But we gonna see. Gas right now though. So see y'all in the next clip. Almost forgot, y'all. Let me show y'all this before I forget. This is my Secret Santa gift. This is what they got. It says sparkle all the way, smoothing foot mask with cocoa butter Cica and peppermint oil, same brand. This one is the face mask. It says manifest miracles, smooth and hand mask. Wait, did I say face mask? I meant hand mask, foot and hand mask. With cocoa butter, honey, and almond oil. And then she got me, or I don't know if it was a he or she, to be honest, but yeah, because they didn't tell me who it was. Obviously Secret Santa, but they got me some Wispies, which I actually like these and have used these before. I think I still, yeah, I have some of these currently. So since they got me the individual ones, I'll probably pack these in like a travel bag, since you know they're already in the individual packs. But yeah, they got me the Wispies in 113, the double ups in 113, which I think I told y'all before about the double up pack that I got in like a 4-pack. I think this is the same style. I could be wrong, but either way, I was like, okay, bet. They got me the lashes that I use. I did put Ardell lashes, so I did specify which ones I did want. However, I did actually want the ones that y'all know, the ones that I showed y'all that I bought for myself in the seasonal packaging. I wanted those, not the same ones that I bought, but I just wanted another style in that, you know, trio packaging, because all of those really was cute. I would have been fine with the naked lashes, or what was the other one? The other one had to be faux mink then. Well, maybe I liked all three. I don't even remember, but I bought those just in case they didn't get me, you know, any of the other ones, which I should have just, well, no, I'm not gonna say that because I don't need autumn lashes right now anyways, but I don't think we have any more, and I think that was only like for, you know, the holidays, and if we do have them, they're not in that section anymore, so I don't think we have any more of them. So I'm kind of sad about that, but it is what it is. It's whatever, it's okay. And they got me some more Wispies. I don't know what style this is because they don't have a number, but yeah, I like these too. And the only ones I guess I didn't like for real is the natural ones. They're demis in the 120 black, because I just feel like these are gonna be the ones that look like too much like real, like my real lashes, because you can't really see my real lashes, but like I've worn some lashes that were like kind of short, like these are kind of short, but I feel like on camera they don't look that short, but in person they look that short. Like, let me compare them to, I guess, these on camera so you can see. Like, I feel like these are double the size of these, so I feel like these gonna be invisible on my eyes. Like, I feel like they're gonna look too natural. I don't want them to like not be visible, but I mean, they not ugly, but like I said, they went crazy. I mean, they bought 4 packs, so I'm grateful that they at least, you know, was like, okay, I'ma at least get her what was on her, you know, what I really want list, you know what I mean? But yeah, let me go get this gas, child, and stop hogging the pump. So don't judge me. They have more flavors than we do at my store. We barely be having this one, so this is the one I was initially coming for, right? But I saw they had this one and they got a Reese's one, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna go too crazy, because I did grab the K-cups because I'm gonna be out, but I feel like these won't really last that long anyway if I'm drinking them like every single day. I'm not really too worried about these because I know I'm gonna drink them regardless, but since I got this one, I was like, I want to try a different creamer, and I saw they had this. Shout out to my cousin Majesty, because I saw her use it first. Let me know if y'all think this would be a good pair. Rice Krispie Treat and cinnamon churro. Let me know. And then the brown butter chocolate chip cookie, I'm gonna just use that same one for this and this. But yeah, I have to, y'all. Don't judge me. Also, I'm not gonna OD. I'm gonna stop here. I got You can't see it, but I got some sliced Buddha underneath the salad, some bread, got an avocado, well, 2 avocado ranch salads, 2 Santa Fe salads, 2 iced coffees, an extra creamer, the other one in the car, my K-cups, 2 things of hash browns, 18 count of eggs, Diet Coke for my aunt, some Little Debbie's for my cousin and my aunt, fruit cups for me in the back, 3 boxes, cuties, and yeah, that's it. So this is lunch for the rest of the week. This is in addition to my eggs for breakfast and the iced coffee that I'm trying. So yeah, that's it for this trip. Now let's check out. I almost couldn't find my car, but we done checked out, so I'll give y'all an update in the car. So we are in the car. We have finished our grocery shopping. That took about an hour. Shouldn't have took that long, but I was distracted. So anyway, so now we're gonna head to Wendy's, and then afterwards, I get home, unpack the groceries, then start on my room, finishing my laundry. But I wanted to say, I'm actually like, ever since getting into the groove of like actively grocery shopping and budgeting it into my checks like weekly, not only has it made me feel like obviously more adult and like responsible, but like it has helped me to really learn how to start planning what I'm gonna cook and stuff for the week, and get in the groove of kind of figuring out how much money I want to spend. Like, it helps with budgeting a lot, because I'm able to see, for one, how much groceries actually cost, because they are so expensive now. Like, I feel like they was not this expensive. Like, my total for today for 21 items, including, the 3 things that I got that weren't mine, it was $110 something, which is like, okay, like $100 for the week, that's not terrible, but at the same time it's for one person, so it's like, yikes, like that's crazy. But there was one point in time, I think it was when I was doing sandwiches, when I was able to spend like $30. It was less than $50 for that week, and I think that was because I still had some stuff left over. But like, if I could do that every week, that would be perfect. But I guess it just depends what all you're getting, and if like, you have wiggle room to get, stuff that you want that you don't necessarily need. Because like, obviously I didn't have to get all that coffee. I didn't have to get 2 things of hash browns. Like, it was a few things I could have like, not gotten, but I wasn't like on a super specific budget for this week. I just don't be, trying to spend too much money on groceries, just generally speaking. Like $100, that's like decent, that's okay with me. But anything over that is not cool. But anyway, so in seeing that, I was like, this is a whole learning lesson right here, because it's like, if I have a specific strict budget, I can, really buckle down and do better about making sure, I have my list together. Because every time I go, well, most of the time, I'm not gonna say every time, most of the time I go, I have, my list together, and I already know, like, the stuff I need or whatever. I was getting it together at work today, like thinking like, okay, I'm gonna do this and this, I need this and this, we have this and this, like, versus before when I first started grocery shopping, it was kind of just like getting a whole bunch of stuff that I want. But now I got to the point where it's like, I'm in a routine of like, I have a good little rotation of like stuff that I know I like to eat in the morning, like quick grab and go things that I can just grab and take, on the way to work with me if I have to, or like, just eat real fast beforehand, which usually never happens. But it's a good thing. It's grab and go because I can just take it and eat it while I'm driving on my way to work. But you know, it just helped me plan better, get my grocery list together, get my budget together. And it's like, dang, like if I was on a really actual like strict tight budget, I think I would be set to be like, okay, I know I need these key items, and I know, you know, not to go crazy on this, that, and the third. Like, because if I had to go on a budget, I could easily just be like, okay, no coffee this week, okay, no this week. Like I could have easily just done like the cuties, eggs, and the salad bowls. That's like the main things I need for the week. I need to have breakfast before I leave to go to work, and I know I need to have a lunch for work and a snack for work. Other than that, I don't need anything else like to survive. The other stuff is just extra. So it's just like, I could really do this budgeting thing. Like, I don't know, this type of stuff like kind of gets me a little bit excited. Like, I'm growing up a little bit, getting a little bit responsible. But yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna update y'all on, and I will see y'all when I get home. I guess we could do like a unload the groceries with me type of thing. I'll probably do that in a time lapse, and then we can go upstairs, handle my room situation, and yeah, so I'll see y'all in the next clip. All right, y'all, some of my groceries are put away. My lunch is packed for tomorrow, so now I can finally sit down and eat. I saw that Wendy's had these new garlic fries, so we finna see what that's talking about. And I got me a XOXO. You know the vibes. Junior bacon cheeseburger, nuggets, every sauce except the ghost pepper ranch. I never tried it before. I'm sure it's probably good, but I just never had it. So I was just like, you know, everything except that, because yeah, I used to like they sauce, but I don't think they have it no more. And since I just couldn't recall, I was like, just give me one of everything. You feel me? And yeah, so let's get into it. But yeah, and I almost forgot, they almost forgot my garlic fries. So I don't know if they substituted it in the 4 for $4, but I was gonna say, and they gave me an extra fry, but I wonder if they charged me for a 4 for $4 and a side of garlic fries. I don't know, but either way, y'all know I love fries, so a win is a win. You know I had to double it. Let me stop, but for real, you know the vibes. Okay, I can explain. As you can see, I'm still in the same spot. It's gonna be 9. You know, I got caught up doing other stuff and not scrolling on TikTok, not watching YouTube videos, nothing like that. So not too much, okay? It was actually important stuff. I was on a very important phone call. So now that I got my business out the way, I'm gonna have to go upstairs and get ready for bed. But the dilemma is I have clothes on my bed. So I'm like, should I just put the clothes on my bed up, like hang those up in the closet, or should I just throw them back on the rack and go to sleep? I think I'm gonna hang those up and then worry about the rest of the stuff tomorrow, maybe. So maybe we could do half tonight. I don't know. But I've been eating my Frosty, and I put my Frosty in the freezer, which made the texture really not nice. So, not giving what it's supposed to give. However, it's giving something. I'm grateful that I can't even afford. Let me stop. But for real, let's go upstairs right now. And I'm gonna show y'all what I got from Target. And then we're gonna decide what we're gonna do about these clothes tonight. Deal? Alright. Alright, y'all, so this is what we're working with. Really not too much. I know for sure I can go ahead and put over like the jogger, well, really the bottoms in general, because I know where they go. I know where this goes and this goes. The other things I've never put in my closet before, so that would be the only dilemma, is like finding a spot for it. But my pants, all of these already have a home. It's just a matter of if, like, when I put other stuff up, did I replace, you know, the empty space with something else? Then that would become an issue of, like, space, because, you know, like, my jeans are, like, over here, and then it goes, like, to, like, pants, to joggers, to sweats, to shorts type of deal, you feel me? As you can see, I have, like, only one hook open for joggers, so I would need to start using, you know, another hanger. And then I have plenty of space for jeans, as you can see, so I'm gonna go ahead and put those up, and then I'll come back and update y'all about the rest. Oh, and I forgot to tell y'all, I had to add some things to my donate to Cousin Pal, because these clothes is just not fitting anymore. So that's that on that. It's like every time I put on a pair of jeans, I haven't worn them in it. Which, I mean, I guess that's kind of like common sense, but still, like, it's like I can never catch a break, because I don't shop for clothes that often. So it's like, dang, like, haven't I only worn this like twice? Like, can I please get somewhere out of these? Please. So I'm gonna make the executive decision to go ahead and put hangers on the things that I know have a home in my closet. Hang those up. I'm trying to decide if I want to put hangers on the others and just put them back on the rack until I put them back up. But at the same time, I don't want to do that, because that'll take more time, and I feel like if I'm gonna do that, I might as well find somewhere to put them. So I'm struggling, y'all, to decide. I really just want to be in bed and sleep by 10:30. It's 9:12, and at this point, that's about all I want for Christmas. I'm just playing, but for real, I don't know, y'all. At this point, I'm just talking for real. But yeah, I'm finna put this up. I just made room for the black and white sweatshirt, because I saw some empty spots for those. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these in there. I'll probably put my turtlenecks back on this rack, because y'all know I use those for layering pretty much. So I'm gonna just have those on the back end in the cut where it's not actually taking up space for real. And then the other stuff, probably just gonna throw it up there. All right, so I think I did pretty good as far as timing and as far as getting rid of most of the stuff, because this is new. I'll probably just put her on a hanger and put her on the side somewhere in the closet. My leggings I'll probably throw up on top of those jackets. I'm gonna definitely put the rest of these on hangers, since it's only 4 things left. I may or may not hang these jackets. These things are out here because I was trying to do a content video. I haven't tried to film it yet, but I'm just saying, like, that was the plan, and that's why a lot of the stuff is over here. I can't even fully say procrastinating, because since I was traveling, I didn't really have the time. I was just trying to make the time, and I was kind of like planning ahead, but I ended up not having the time, and so it just didn't happen. So this stuff just kind of stayed here. So I think I'm gonna just hang it all up and just not have nothing hanging on top, so that it at least looks somewhat decent. So I moved that from here to over here. I got everything hung up in the closet, off the bed. Now the moment we all been waiting for, which is not really like nothing special at all, but might as well show y'all, because yeah. So if you are 5'4" in the 160, 170 pound range, you know, you a little slim, thick or whatever, and you like to wear the disposable overnight period underwear, get a large, extra large, not the small medium. The small medium, you can like make it fit, but it's gonna be like tight to where like your inner thighs will be like bulging out, which is like, it's not like too uncomfortable, but it's like really tight or more uncomfortable if you put other underwear on top of it, or like other, you know, whatever. It was more comfortable when I wore spandex on top of the period underwear instead of like an extra pair of underwear and then another pair of pants. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, so I got a large, extra large this time because I didn't want it to be like squeezing me, you know. And then I got me some more tampons. I used the honey pot ones, and I was actually finna stop using tampons as a whole, but then I realized, like, I thought about it, since I'm not taking my birth control anymore, and you know how periods, like if you traveling or whatever, like it's always, just in case of emergencies, you always should keep some tampons on you. So, and I'm out of like super ones. I have like regular and lights, but I don't have any more supers, so I just bought only supers just to keep, just to always have in your period pouch for emergencies or for times when you can frequently change it. If you just chilling around the house or you not doing too much or whatever, just wear pads or period underwear as much as you can. But if you like constantly moving, if you in water, if you traveling, always keep you some tampons. Anyway, you know, I had to re-up on my cocoa butter. Just got one because I already have like 3. I have one that I'm using, 2 in my stash, and then I got another one because it's like, dang, when I took out the one from yesterday, because I used all of my cocoa butter when I went out of town, and I took out another one to put in the shower for like now use, and I was like, wait, like I swear I had like 10 billion of these and I don't. So I just got another one because since I was getting like beauty products, I was just like, I might as well, like, you can never go wrong shopping in bulk. I just got me another travel toothpaste. I haven't used lip scrub in so long. I used to use this one. I feel like whenever it first came out, I don't know exactly when it first came out, but when I first had ever seen it ever, that's when I bought it. But I just randomly stopped using it for whatever reason. So like, I was just like, I'm gonna just go ahead and add this back into my skincare routine. So I bought that. It was over by all this other travel size beauty stuff. Besides that, this is like the regular toiletry travel aisle, you know, with the like cotton rounds and Q-tips and stuff. But this one is by like the hair ties and stuff like that. Like if you go to Target a lot, you know which section I'm talking about. It's like a section with like, it's like an end cap with mini size good products. If you know, you know. But anyway, that's all that's in this bag. So I got this to try, even though I already have a makeup remover. Y'all, I don't know if y'all can see it. Hold on, let me try to focus. I still have that micellar cleansing water because I never reapplied my individual lashes, but I still got that micellar water over there unopened, like, imagine. But anyway, I already have some makeup remover that I like, but I wanted to try this in the mini like travel size just to have, because this brand, I feel like this brand is really good. I feel like I see a lot of people use it and it just looks really expensive and really high quality. So I was just like, I'm gonna just get it to keep in my in my travel bag. And I needed a new toner, like a new travel toner, because I'm finna be out of the Thayers, I believe you said. I'm running low on that one, so I was like, I needed a new one anyway, and I wanted to try, you know, this brand. And since they had the mini travel size bottles, I was just like, might as well. So I read the I'm a section, and when it said toner, I was like, okay, bet, this is what I need. So I'm gonna try this and I'm gonna try that. And that's what I did. So I got both of those. And then, like I was telling y'all earlier, the Tree Hut lip butter. And yeah, like I said, regular size bottle. Don't know why they was taxing on it, but I got it. I wanted to try it, and that's just what I did, okay? But yeah, y'all, just like that, your girl is ready to tap out. I'm so excited that we did that today, because I look I look like I just been doing too much, and I have. But I'm just so glad we got that out the way, because that means, you know, I don't have to worry about it tomorrow. Later on in the week, I can just enjoy the rest of my week, relax, come home, do whatever I need to do for myself, and not just like constant housework. So now I'm gonna unwind, gonna take me a nice hot shower, watch me some YouTube videos, maybe watch me a show or a movie before I go to bed. But y'all know how that go. I'm gonna fall asleep. I already know it. If I could fall asleep in the shower, I would. But yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. I hope this video wasn't too talkative for y'all. Let me know if y'all like the chat, like y'all like the chatty videos. What is it giving? What are y'all into? What do y'all want to see from me? Let me know. Give me some feedback. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for rocking with me. 2023, y'all, we finna be lit. We finna turn all the way up. We all finna be living in our purpose. Be too turned up, too lit, having our way. Big blessings, bringing more souls to the kingdom, winning more souls for Jesus Christ. Okay, we're going to be good people, loving people, fruitful people, purpose driven people, not career driven, not money driven. You know what I mean? It's great to have goals and be ambitious, but we need to be doing it for the Lord. Okay, seek ye first the kingdom of God, and everything else we added unto you. Remember that. Y'all be blessed. Be a blessing. Keep God first. Thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share if you feel like it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to work on that content video for y'all, but if not, I guess I guess look forward to more vlogs from me, because I feel like that's the best way for me to stay consistent. So definitely going to keep up with the vlogs. Maybe I guess like a weekly vlog type of thing, but it probably won't consist of like every single day of the week, but just like every week I will post a vlog if I'm not posting another kind of video, which is kind of what I already been doing, but you know the vibes. Anyways, y'all, I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video.